Goedemorgen, good morning. How are you lovely human being feeling at this moment? My name is Phylicia Joy Kloes, and in today's video, you're gonna see a day in my life because I am a newly mom and I decided to capture this without capturing him to just share what my day is like, and maybe in the future I want to look back on these moments and think, whoa. So this morning I woke up a little before 3, fed him, changed his diaper, tried to feed him again. Good morning. It's time to empty this. And at 6:45 or so, I woke up and fed him, and he only wanted one boob around that time. And during the changing, I didn't pay attention, so he peed, and I had to change him. He wasn't too upset about it, which was nice, because usually he doesn't like changing, because it's cold, huh? Yeah. But I, decided to just capture my day, as I already mentioned. I am quite sleepy, even though this time around we woke up at 10. So technically, I feel like hour-wise, I do have enough sleep, but I'm just a little tired this morning, probably because I just woke up. And it'll disappear probably quite quickly. So usually what I do is just feed him, the first feed when the sun is up in this room, and then I change him here as well, and then I try the other boob. But lately I've also noticed that he wasn't too cranky, and then I moved downstairs. It kind of depends per day, but most of the times I feed him here the first time around. And then because of the crankiness, I just feed him the boob, and then when he's done, change him, and then I give him his vitamins, vitamin K and vitamin D. And this time around, because the sun is out, well, we can't see it, but the sun is up, I speak more louder. I usually am more active with talking to him, and before I would just whisper, but when the sun is out, I can sing. My setup with breastfeeding is using a haka, which is one of these silicone catching your breast milk kind of situations. But because little Said needs a little bit of help with my nipples because they keep going back, it's kind of annoying, and then they're too small. So I use one of these silicone nipple covers, and that works really well. So that is nice, isn't it? Moet je lachen? Liefie toch? Lieve Said. Goedemorgen, opgelet. Springt de bakker uit zijn bed. Hij pakt meel uit grote zakken het waar spijs in zit. Elke morgen, keer op keer, is de bakker in de weer. Taarten maken, koekjes bakken, hij verkoopt wel 100 zakken. Maar soms eet hij wat hem op, zelf de meeste dingen op. Mama gaat tanden poetsen, wassen, aankleden. Wat doet mama nou? Ik ga dit maken. Oeh, voel je de wind? Ja. Oh ja? Echt waar? Hello there. So Saeed is still kind of cool, which is awesome. And that allows me to just real quick put some wash in the machine. Ooh. And of course, right as I say this, he might change his mind. He is changing his mind. It's okay. Ooh. I put some baking soda on the accidents, the explosion accidents. I'm sorry for the close-up shot, but I put some baking soda on the accidents so the stain can kind of dissolve. Oh, I need to vacuum in here now. Okay, even though Saeed is not very happy at the moment, I'm still going for doing a load of laundry because he's on the edge of chatting and crying. So, let's do some laundry. Okay, we're in the hamper again. I am currently going downstairs with clean wash. Let me just check. Sorry for the angle. Okay, I'm taking this with as well. Last night, wow, this angle is really cool. Oh my goodness. Last night, my little lovely son had a little explosion on his mat in the playpen. Okay. Hi! So this had to go into the wash, and it actually is dry, but no! Look, it has all these balls on it now. That's not what I want. Ja! Je moet mama daar weer wat mee, hè? Okay. I don't know if he's gonna let me fold it. Hi! Ga je kijken naar mama? We gaan licht maken, Saeed. Woohoo! Hello there. Good morning. Welcome downstairs. I feel like as a parent, you have to choose. Because I now chose doing laundry. But I feel like it might be a little bit too long for Saeed. Or Saeed just wants to be entertained. That probably can also be the case. And I feel like you create a lot of songs from nothing, really. Saeed! Saeed! By the way, when you give milk to your child through breastfeeding, you're hungry a lot and thirsty a lot. At least that's what I have. Ja, je mama moet ook eten maken, schat. Zei jij bugelik dewo? By the way, what I'm having for breakfast is vegan cheese, tomato, and Italian herbs. Let's go to the sweetie. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hi. So you were here for a second so you can see me. Hi. Hallo. Hansje, Pansje, kevertje, die klom laatst op een hek. Neer viel de regen, die spoelde alles weg. Op kwam de zon, die
ze alles droog. Hansje, Pansje, kevertje, die klom toen weer omhoog. Ja, ja, echt waar? Echt waar? Ja, hallo. Uit Artis is een beer ontsnapt. Een beer ontsnapt? Ja, een beer ontsnapt. Hij heeft bij Albert Heijn gegapt. Tjonge, wat een boef. Een honingpot en een krentencake. Zuurtjes voor de hele week. Een groot pak sprits voor bij de thee. Dat nam die allemaal mee. Nu ligt hij lang uit op zijn rug. Op zijn rug? Ja, op zijn rug. Hij wil nooit meer naar Artis terug. Tjonge, wat een boef. Gezondheid. Gezondheid. Oma is er. Oma is er. Wat gezellig. Oma is er. Oma is er. Zeg maar hoi, oma.
Ik denk dat je het lekblazen schiet als je dat doet.
Hi. Zullen we in de maneschijn zingen voor hem?
Ik moet eerst met jas.
It's time for a little coffee and snack break. Oh my god.
Oh.
I totally got distracted because there are two goalmeisjes. I forget what goalmeisje is in English. Well, I'm saying I forget. I don't think I ever knew what goalmeisje is in English. But that is so cool. They were trying to get into the insect box. I can't wait to tackle this garden. But I'm not going to do it now because it's fall right now. So it's not going to make sense to start planting. Anywho, what I was saying, every time it's a choice. Okay, so I made some coffee, but then little Saeed wants to eat. Made a coffee, grabbed a little cake that my mom actually baked. How did you bake it again? What did you use?
Speculoos,
Mm-hmm.
but it's never baked. It's all only in the fridge.
Mm-hmm.
And some other ingredients.
What are the other ingredients?
Kokos pasta.
Coconut paste.
Yeah. And white chocolate. No, brown chocolate. Pure chocolate. A little bit coconut bloesemsuiker.
So
Blossom
coconut
sugar.
sugar, yeah.
Something like that. And some nuts a little.
Okay, it's really nice. It's really dark chocolate flavored. It's really nice. But for me, I'm not gonna have it just now because you're coming. Oh, take it easy. You know you carry your son a lot when you put him in the playpen. And he was sleeping, right? He was sleeping. But now he's in there and he's crying. And he fell asleep on my boobie and I thought he didn't drink too much, not too long. Yeah. So therefore I am pumping at the moment because my boobs were still quite hard and it's not emptied enough. By the way, speaking of which, I heard from the doctor that is specialized in babies and all that, that when you use the silicone nipple cover, that your boob gives 70% of the milk. So 30% of the milk can still be inside your boob and you don't want a breast infection, which is very common. I've heard it in my circles a lot, which is the reason why I'm kind of scared of it. So I tried to golf. What is golf in English? Anyway, I tried to use this Medela tool to distract the milk at least once a day. I don't usually do it more than that because with just the haka, I cover a lot of the milk already. I'm covered for a lot of the milk already. Yeah! He wants to talk. I'm gonna drink my coffee and have the rest of the chocolate coconut cake. My mom and I just had a tea, a strawberry tea, which is your favorite tea, right?
Yeah. Yeah, strawberry.
And currently, little Saeed is asking for some lunch. Speaking of which, we didn't even have lunch. Welcome to my life where I forget to eat myself. When Musa's here, he always tells me, no, you have to eat, or he just makes something for me, and then I have to. I also started to sort this cabinet up here because there's still some boxes that we have to sort. Speaking of which, I'm not sure if I'm gonna mention this in a previous video, but we moved. So in case you're thinking, whoa, everything looks different, we also moved, besides having a little baby in our life. Really, really grateful, alhamdulillah. Yeah. We experienced a new house and moving. And it's taking a lot longer to unpack with a baby, to do projects with a baby. Saeed had some food. I collected some more, so it's time to put that in the box. And I think he lost his binky, his pacifier. That is okay. Yeah. Hi. Mama's already eating her lunch because it is a lot later. Anywho, what I was saying, this milk is collected, so I have to put that away and then have some lunch. And typical Dutch style, it's gonna be bread again, but probably now grilled cheese, just like my mom. This milk that I'm collecting is a lot more watery, as a lot less fatty milk is being collected in here. It still has a little bit of fat, but it's obviously not the same as when my suction tool is connected. So I'm collecting the milk in here because that's cold, and now I'm letting this cool down in here.
In de maneschijn, in de maneschijn, klom ik op een trapje naar het raamkozijn. En je raadt het niet, en je raadt het wel. Oh, zo doet een vogel en zo doet een vis. Zo doet een duizendpoot die schoenenpoetser is. En dat is 1, en dat is 2, en dat is dikke, dikke, dikke tante K. En dat is recht, en dat is krom. En zo draaien wij het wieltje nog eens om. Rom, bom.
So, for some reason, my little baby does not want to fall asleep. While he's really tired, like I can tell he's tired, but he's just not falling asleep. So right now, I'm having him in this little carrying curtain. What is this called? Carrier. And he's already having his eyes closed. It's raining pretty much all day, but I still want to go out and go for a little walk. I'm just going to take the umbrella with and just go for a little stroll, have him in this, and hopefully he can sleep. And then when I get back, I'll try to fix some of the items because, as I mentioned before, we moved to this house and there's a lot of projects still that I want to do. Project cabinet is almost finished. I am so grateful for this cabinet because we got a really nice one. You were able to see it earlier this morning. And all of my clothes fit in there. I only forgot to capture 2 of my clothing items. I got a white dress that I can possibly use in the future, but I haven't decided yet, as well as my Gambian wedding dress. And I want to take a picture of it and then create a digital wardrobe so I can figure out what clothing I'm actually wearing and what clothing I am not really wearing. So yeah, that's something for later on. And I want to put together a free makeup table, which I'm so excited for. I found it on marktplaats.nl, which is basically like Facebook Marketplace, but not on Facebook. It's like Vinted, but then older because it's been around for a lot longer. So yeah, I'm gonna go for a little walk. I just have to figure out what to wear jacket-wise because Musa's jackets are a lot bigger, and then I can put it around it. I'm gonna bring an umbrella for sure. I could go that way, but this looks really inviting. Even though it's wet and I'm probably not wearing the right shoes, but I'm still gonna walk this way. Something that's really nice about having a baby is that it helps you slow down and live in the moment a lot more. I mean, before I feel like, oh, there it is. Oh, that's so cute. I don't know if you're able to tell. It's a quick startje or something like that. I'm not sure what they're called in English. They're those really tiny ones. Oh, that's so cool. I'm not gonna interrupt it too much. But it helps you slow down a lot and live in the moment and look at life in such a different way. Like, honestly, I mean, I'm a teacher, so I work with kids a lot, and there were times where parents were telling me they were kind of nervous about their child starting school. Oh, I scared a waterhoentje again. I don't know the English word, but look at this. Look at the beauty of this. It's fall. All the leaves are changing. There's a lot of leaves on the ground already. I'm gonna walk over this bridge, and now as a parent I am more aware of to be careful and all that. I think, oh, this could be slippery. But that's, you know, a healthy thing for my brain to consider, as my brain is literally making me think about doom scenarios, just so I'm more careful with what I'm doing. Hope I didn't step in the poo. But yeah, slowing down and understanding parents that I was dealing with as a teacher before, like how they were nervous for their kids starting school. And now when Saeed was born, one of my coworkers was like, before you know it, he has to start going to school. And I was like, oh, I don't want to think about that yet. But all of a sudden I understood. Hi, Exter. What it meant. Hi. Yeah, it's really nice. Alhamdulillah, for sure. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful, and hopefully Saeed will just continue to grow up healthy, inshallah, and, you know, keep blessing us. I feel like he's been blessing us so much, though. I'm so grateful. This is so beautiful. So beautiful. Nature is stunning. And what do you think of my umbrella? It's pretty, isn't it? All the little birds. Oh, so pretty. Even little things like this. Mashallah. Since he decided to go sleep again, thankfully, alhamdulillah, I have time to go through these bags and get a spot for the things that are in there, because it was in this cabinet, which I want to get more shelves so I can properly put things away and make it really nice, but I haven't gotten around to that yet, so that's not going to be for today to make that perfect, but I can at least go through these and watch some YouTube videos at the same time. I am going to take some pictures of these two jackets that I found in those bags because Shelbizzle, her name is Shelby, but on YouTube she's called Shelbizzle, inspired me to capture my wardrobe. So when we moved here, I started I started to capture all the clothes that are in my closet, but pajamas, swimwear, and scarves and hats and stuff. I didn't do it to those or underwear or whatnot. But all the clothing I've been taking pictures of, and I want to figure out what I wear the most, and that way when I go secondhand shopping I don't overbuy. So I'm first gonna take some pictures of my clothes and put them in the cabinet, and then I'll show you the inside. I'm really happy with this closet because I really wanted to find a closet where all my clothes could fit in, because when we lived in our previous house, my clothes were here and there and there and there. They were basically everywhere. And I still have a lot of clothes. So I really have to be more mindful of what I buy if I end up buying secondhand. As well as truly look at what I actually do wear and what I don't wear. Of course, right now it's fall, so all the summer clothes are not going to be worn. Plus, I had a big belly, so I couldn't wear a lot of the things. But yeah, I'm just gonna capture all the things I have and then, you know, figure out the way to use the pictures to track what I'm wearing and what I'm not wearing. Maybe I can end up donating it, for example. The funny thing with this jacket is that this jacket used to be a different jacket. However, I found this jacket secondhand the exact same way, or pretty much almost the exact same way, because this one is a little bit more not waterproof, but water resistant, I feel like, and the other one was more cloth-wise. But I asked my mom if she could put this back on, and okay, didn't wake up. So he's already used to my clumsiness. This is also from my time as a foreign exchange student in the US, and I'm actually thinking of making a video about talking about the process of going there, which was a lot easier, which happened through a program that helped me out, but also my year there. But I haven't done that yet, so let me know in the comments below if you're interested in my life as a foreign exchange student. It's crazy to think that I was 17 then. That's crazy. Time goes by so fast. Anywho, yeah, this jacket has those memorabilia on there. It's a really nice jacket, to be honest. It's kind of nice and thick. Maybe I'll use it for now because it's kind of in between. But I'm also going to put the winter jacket down there. I don't know why I brought them all the way upstairs. Anywho, my closet. So I have scarves, hat, those kind of things. Pregnancy pants that I don't use anymore, skiing gear, or gear like pants, and what's it called? A jacket. Then here is, oh, that's a sneeze. Excuse me. Here I have summery things, and I have jumpsuits, dresses, tops, tanks, and crop tops. Then here I have more winter fall kind of things. I don't have jumpsuits in here. Dresses, sweaters, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I feel like that last one is a jacket. I don't really own that many jackets that are like not outside jackets. Then this is the part I'm not really sure about yet. Behind this is like dress clothes, and I wanted this to be just like dress clothes, but these are my fall / winter / whenever dresses or skirts, sorry, and these are my more summery skirts. Of course I could just wear them whenever, but I feel like this does not work well enough yet for me. So I don't know if I have to put them all on separate hangers, but then I would have to get more hangers. And these are my winter pants kind of situation, and here's summer and shorts, summer pants and shorts, but that's the only thing that's up here. But because I put everything on one hanger, it's kind of thick, so to speak. So this is that part of the closet, and all I have to do is still add the edge that's just chilling on the floor right now on here, and then it's fully done. So that is that. This side is from Musa. I'm not gonna share that with you. And then here we have my African dresses and outfits that were made by the tailor. Speaking of which, I'm thinking of making a video where I'll share with you what the tailor made for me. but I'm waiting on an outfit that is still in the Gambia that we didn't take with us last time because it was a little too late for that. But yeah, stay tuned for that. It's going to be another experience in Gambia, going to the tailor kind of situation. Then I have gifted maternity clothes, which a lot of it can also just be worn whenever, really. This is borrowed, but I'm still using it. This is like underwear kind of things. These are my chill pants, sports tops, belts, swimwear, sports stuff, and or workout stuff, and bags. And I'm not fully done. These are the two things I was talking about earlier, the white dress / wedding dress, which I'm not sure if I'm going to use it, and this blue dress. This is like beauty items, and I just put those fans there. And this is just fabric, shoes. So yeah. This spare room has to be dealt with for sure. But first, what I want to do, and it's probably not going to be today, even though I thought I could do it, but I'm not sure if my energy is going to be up for it. But we got this beauty desk, which is very old school, very vintage, with a mirror. We got this desk. It looks so pretty. It is time to prep dinner. And with prep, I mean heating up. The other day, Musa made some benachin for himself with meat. And I'm just gonna cook some rice and have leftover Bossa sauce with it. Sahid is downstairs being fed by his dad. And I am going to switch up this bed situation because the other day we had a party for all the things that has been happening or had been happening, like the birth of Sahid, our birthdays, the fact that we moved, the fact that it was a year ago when we were married in front of the imam in the mosque, and also we have done geregistreerd partnerschap, which is registered partnership, which is kind of like another level of marriage. We plan to also have proper marriage in the Netherlands in the future, but we don't have plans for that yet. So yeah, we had a party and we asked for a camera. We cannot see him when we're downstairs, so I have to put it on the other side. Oh, that scared me. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Please stay like this. There's still room to go behind it, which is nice. I mean, it's kind of a weird setup, but maybe in the future we'll do it differently. Yes, this is what we need, and this is what we need. And after dinner, it's also time for Sahid to have some dinner. So you hear the shower behind me because it's time to put Sahid in a bath. And I'm gonna put everything so everything is ready. But first things first, I have to check this temperature real quick. You're probably not gonna see me, or maybe a little bit. We have some Veleda soap, some Happy Earth shower or shampoo, and some coconut oil that we put in the bath. And now we're gonna measure the temperature real quick to see what to add. So Sahid just had a bath and he's currently eating. Right, sweetie? And we actually did it together, which was nice because when I do it earlier in the day, I do it by myself, but today your dad helped. Huh? Yeah. Hi, sweetie. Bismillah. Eet smakelijk. He's so cute. And today we're gonna put him in his bed instead of putting him in his playing pin to sleep at night, which is gonna be the first time. And I'm kind of nervous about it, but that's okay. If he's sleeping after this, I'm gonna put him in his bed and turn on the baby cam. And if he's not, then I'm gonna read. I have this book that I can use. I wanna start to make it more like a schedule. But yeah, I'm all learning. It's also new for me, huh, sweetie? At least we get to know each other a lot better, huh? Yeah.
Nu gaan we in bad.
So I had to go back up twice, but it's going well. The funny thing is, right now I don't know what to do with myself, which is kind of interesting. And I feel like right now I'm being even more quiet than all these other days, BB. Which is crazy, because when he was downstairs I was just talking in a normal voice. Anywho, and even put a TV more down, but I'm gonna edit this video. The rest of the night I'm probably just gonna drink tea, maybe snack on some nuts, and yeah, take it easy, maybe wind down, take a shower later on, and go to bed. And then probably feed him at around maybe 11 or so. So if you don't see from me, that was that machine. What is going on? You didn't hear that? You didn't hear that? I even heard it. He's up? Are his eyes open? Wait, let me check. You were scared. I wasn't gonna see. Let me zoom. How do you do that again? Wait, how do you zoom again with this? Okay. I have to press, keep it holding. His eyes are open though.
Nee. Is niet, nee.
You think?
Mm-hmm. You know, Poppy, if your eyes was open, it's like... no.
Aww. Man, this is so weird. From today on, we'll try to put him in the bed there. How long do you think it'll take for me to not be like...
Kijk, he's moving again now.
I was trying to close out this video and then totally distracted. Okay, well, I'm gonna edit and put Poopy next to me. So basically, what I was saying before I got distracted again, I am going to close out this video. So if this is the last thing you'll see in this video, then you know I just was winding down for the rest of the night. However, if something is happening that I want to share still, then you'll not see this bit. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a thumbs up if you feel like, if you want to be generous, and subscribe if you feel like doing so, then that would be lovely. Welcome to the club. Oh, he's laughing in his sleep, sweetie. I'm distracted so quickly. Thank you so much for watching. We can have a chat in the comments below, and I'll see you in another video. Bye bye.